Welcome to the Talking Heads Club. Ba-da-da-ba.
I was gonna do the Jacksepticeye intro.
Oh,
where you like fucking.
Your mic didn't even allow that to happen. Your mic went. I'd rather not. No, thank you. As Michael said, welcome to the Talking Heads Club. Episode like 12, I think now. You know, we just keep going. They can't stop us. There's one for every month.
We'd never show our faces again.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said these things to us, and we said, "Nuh-uh." That was a disgusting noise. Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. This is going to be the longest cast ever. I put that even on my notes. I have that longest cast ever, and we're all going to stick around for all of it. We're going to stick around for all. Well, Hitchcock can wait. All right. Hitchcock's been around for like 70 years, so he can wait his time.
True.
We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, but first, want to just ask what's been going on with you guys. It's been like 2 weeks, I think, since the last time we all talked. But what's been going on? Anything interesting?
Ben goes first.
All right. I don't know if this is like. This seems like ethically gray to talk about, morally gray to talk about, not ethically. Yesterday, my grandma died. Which is an interesting.
Which one?
Yeah.
The one that you guys have met, the only grandma I have.
Oh.
It's fine. Like I'm not like, it's sad, but I'm not torn up about it. We weren't super close. I guess we used to be a lot closer, but it just got a lot harder and harder to talk to her over the years, just because age and. They're just they just have completely different views on life, but not that that's makes it not worth talking to somebody. It's just how often do you guys keep in contact with your grandparents?
One set of grandparents I did kind of until it was actually just one grandparent, and then they died in 2009. My other grandparents live really close to us, and I see them all the time. Well, not right now, obviously, but
Mike, what about you?
I keep in contact with my mom's parents quite a bit, but my dad's mom. She's just really old, and she's losing it pretty bad, and so
it's hard to talk with people at that.
Yeah, it is really difficult, and it's hard to hold a conversation, and it's hard to genuine it's hard to keep your attention too. It's
because it's always just the same thing, because they just I don't know. That's what I'm getting at though, is it's just been impossible to hold a conversation with them, because they're really quick on the phone anyways. Even if you call to be yo, what's up, I love you guys, you want to talk about something for a little bit, they'll be oh, how is everything, how's your girlfriend, are you still dating Katie? And I'll be no. And then they'll be okay, bye. And
they only care about the great-grandchildren. That's all they're after.
Dude, even after I'd broken up with Katie, they that's how they got scammed out of all that money, was they thought that I was in a car accident with her. Yeah.
They got scammed out of money? I never heard about this.
About that.
Yeah, dude, my grandparents, somebody called my grandparents and was they were posing as me. They said, Grandma and Grandpa, it's Ben. I'm in jail.
Wow.
I was on a joyride with my girlfriend, and I was drunk, and I killed a pregnant woman.
What?
Yeah, they said I killed a pregnant woman. And they've set my bail, and I need you to pay my bail, and I need you to send cash in the mail.
Oh my gosh. I know old people get targeted, but...
And this happened on a Friday night. They did not call me. They did not call my mother until Monday.
After they had sent the money.
Huh?
After they had sent the money?
Oh yeah. Long after they
They
sent the
put
money.
they
And
put that
sent-
shit in the. They went to the post office and then went, oh, we got to get this to him as soon as possible.
I think they did, dude. They, like,
And then they were like, we'll wait on calling him or texting him. Wait on that
my
one.
mom called me about it on like the Monday morning, like right after they called her, and she was like, "Guess what happened?"
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I genuinely couldn't believe that they would do something like that. When I talked to my grandpa, I felt really bad for being frustrated at how stupid it was, because he was just like, I just didn't want you to be in jail. Like, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I just wanted the best for you. And I was like, I so appreciate that, but do you understand how fucking stupid that was?
Like, there are so many other hoops you should have gone through before you went, okay, let's send this letter through the
know.
mail.
It,
but, like, obviously that has passed. That ship sailed once they
That
texted you, hey, we...
person is-
Dude,
The person that sent that call is the like.
the lowest of the low.
That's the truth.
I mean, yeah.
Like, they are scum, dude. That shit
And-
pisses me off.
And, dude, I looked up the average that people send in scams like that. It's like $8,000 at least.
At least...
$8,000.
And my grandparents are like pretty well off, so I imagine they probably
Oh,
sent more.
no. So they were like, okay, well off
I
grandparents.
asked my mom, and she said, I can't remember what she said, but I was like, they didn't send like over like 12,000, did they? And she was like, no.
That'd be insane, but I
I'm
mean,
sure they-
that...
I'm sure they sent a lot though, like more than.
Damn.
That's awful.
That is
Yikes.
awful.
But anyways, yeah, grandma died, and my mom and her sister are having some weird ass feud.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I mean,
When
that
did-
dude, that happens though. Once
I know.
I don't want.
It's-
I was thinking about that because my great grandma died also recently, and that same shit happened with like my grandma, and her sisters basically, and
Yeah.
it was just like I mean, it wasn't feuding necessarily, but like there were some sisters that were taking it better than others,
Yeah.
and there were some that were like, oh, she's like she's acting really weird. Like it's just like it's throwing everybody off, and it's like, oh, this is odd, and we've never seen these people act this way. But it's like, I mean, somebody died. Their mom died.
Okay, so you weren't talking about how like their mom was acting weird. They're talking about how like
No,
their
how
sisters
they
were
all
acting
acted. Not all
Okay.
of them, but like some of them after
Yeah.
their mom died, just were acting like they hadn't acted before. Like they were
Yeah.
acting just completely out of the ordinary.
I feel like there's nothing like losing a parent.
Oh yeah, no, that is completely.
And
Well,
if you
and
were close to them.
And it was specifically one of them who was really close to my great grandmother, and so she, I think, took it the hardest because she had been with her. I mean, like for like 40 years, she had been like, "All right, me and her," and so it was like, "Oh no!" Like
The end
that
of
was
the
her
world.
friend, like that. Like she has the rest of the family and everything, but that was her like BFF, you know. So now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what am I gonna do with my life? And now, yeah, it was just a whole bad situation. But it's like, I mean,
Yeah,
after
with my
somebody
mom-
dies, that's disruptive. So
With my mom, it was like apparently like she just called her sister and was like I don't know. It sounds on one hand like she didn't really do anything, but it also sounds like she kind of like got right down to business of like, this is fucked up, but like we need to prepare. Like, what are we gonna do about the funeral and all that? And then instead of being like, let's not think about the technicalities of this right now, let's grieve.
Yeah,
Her sister would like popped off and was so like my aunt just like fucking went off on my mom instead of like reacting like an adult and just being like, this isn't the time. She just like started saying nasty shit. I don't know.
that's just, I mean, they're reverting. I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading into it, but like it's like, I mean, at a very emotional time like that, when you lose your mom, it's like you can easily revert back to a childlike state where it's like you're having childlike emotions and you're acting like a child because
And you have to interact with your sibling.
yeah,
too, as
because
well,
you're
probably more
interacting
than usual.
with your family in those same situations, and now it's like, but there's like a similar pressure to like maybe when you were a kid or whatever, so you're acting the same way you would as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly am very psyched for my grandpa though. Like the dude deserves a break. Like, racist and old as he is, he deserves a break. I mean, he's been working really hard
Yeah.
for a long time.
Wait,
And now
a break from what? A break from his wife? You're excited for him?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Yeah, good thing
confused.
she's gone.
Fucking good. No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
thank
God.
goodness she's
I
gone.
mean, the dude has been having to take like an extraordinary amount of care of her.
Yeah,
support her.
I'm guessing it's not been like.
Like she hasn't been like very mobile, and she's been incontinent and all that. So like, I mean he like almost cried on the phone with us about like how hard it was to take care of her in the last few weeks, and it was just like,
Yeah, it's got to be rough, dude. That's got to be
Yeah.
so rough. Like, that is.
Wow.
Oof.
Ben, you're really starting the.
Podcast
I know.
off on a
Is this
high note.
podcast- Is this podcast like is it
Deathcast.
morally wrong
This is-
to talk about? It feels
No,
weird. Like I
it's
don't want
just-
it to be
I
like.
like that.
No, it's just honest.
It
I
is
mean,
what's
we're just
going
talking
on,
about
you
what's
know?
going on. I mean,
And
that
it's
is
also
something.
weird.
that's-
COVID throws another weird wrench into it because like my aunt flew up from Florida without getting a test.
Ooh, without getting a test. Ooh.
I know.
I know, like, Florida's really not in a bad situation right. They're not like in a great situation, but I know they're
I
like
thought
on
Florida would've
the
been bad.
decline.
I also thought Florida was doing bad, but
Oh, I thought they were on the decline. Well,
regardless,
I
you're
know
not
they
gonna
were
catch me
opening.
flying.
They were opening back up. I know that was part of the problem. They were
They've opened up,
opening.
like 4 times.
Yeah, well, they've opened, closed, reopened, whatever. I don't know. I don't live
Y'all
in
are doing
Florida.
it
so-
wrong. Tennessee's been open the whole time, and we're doing fine.
That's because Tennessee is like 90% rednecks.
We're fine. We don't
Oh,
even know we got COVID. It's fine.
Michael, I really want to come down to Smoky sometime.
I
We
really
need to
want
do that.
I would love to. I would love to be like, do it this fall break, but I've got cross country practice all fall break. But like
That's
Thanksgiving break.
Wait, you have a fall break?
Yeah, we've got. Fall
Oh,
break.
no, guys. Quick side note. Probably, I don't know if this is podcast talk, but Thanksgiving, we're doing Friendsgiving at Alex's or my place.
Oh,
And by my
Okay.
place, I mean my apartment here.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Sounds
we're going
good
to
to
have
me.
a nice
So we
big
don't get
feast.
to have Thanksgiving dinner with your mom and Will.
Yeah, what about your mom and Will? Why can't we do that? I would much rather do
Well,
that.
I'm with my dad this year for
Well,
Thanksgiving.
can me and
anyway, so it
Michael
wouldn't be
go
with my
over
mom.
to your mom's
Even
house?
better.
I mean, you guys, if she wants you guys over,
But
I mean,
Will
I
needs to be
love-
there.
He already invited me for Thanksgiving dinner.
well, then you got to uphold the agreement.
This could be her last Thanksgiving, Ben.
God.
The truth is that you scammed your grandparents out of all that money.
Yeah, it actually
I'm
was
sitting
big.
on. I share a bank account with my mom. Like I have a bank account within my mom's account, and she just didn't bat an eye at me gaining the same amount that they send off.
It's like, Mom, I don't know anything about that. I didn't hit any pregnant women.
It's my school refund.
I did see you digging a ditch in the backyard the other day.
Oh my gosh.
2 ditches.
Guys, when you come down to John, Jake or John, when's the next time you'll be in OC?
I will before I go to Disney, but
We should go to Third Turn because you need to try this beer.
we could go Thursday. I'd be down for Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's what Devin was talking about. We were gonna have lunch. We were gonna have brunch, but we should go to
I
Third
won't.
Turn.
Yeah, I was about to say I won't be down there till later on Thursday, but I could.
Yeah, that'll work out perfectly. We can get A-Brook and everything.
Yeah.
What brew is it?
But what?
It's a hazelnut brown ale. It is
Hazelnut brown ale.
fucking fire.
I like some brown ales.
It's delicious. It's flat now, but
Yeah. that's fine.
So
There's been I've seen a lot of Dogfish Head, different kind of. They have a lot of like Dogfish Head beers here.
do they really?
Like,
Dogfish Head.
Yeah, that's
a
the
lot of different.
Well, they had the
names.
sours that the
Yeah, so they have the sours, but then they have they have another sour kind of off thing, and then like a half IPA. I mean, they have like literally like 10 or they've got like 10 different types. I literally saw probably 10 to 12 different types of Dogfish Head beers.
Are they good, or have you just seen them?
I mean, I've only had 3 of them, and they were all. Every Dogfish Head beer I've had has been incredible.
Nice.
Okay, I'll have to try some more. I'll have to try some more.
All right, but yeah, we can keep a.
Well,
the train going.
I guess here we go. Smooth transition. Some other alcohol. I had some Oktoberfest.
The Blue Moon?
I don't know. It's something John got. I
Or
forget
Sam
what it was.
Adams? I know
No,
what you're talking
John got. It wasn't even Oktoberfest. It was some pumpkin ale or something.
No, it
Oh.
was
like the-
summer shandy.
But it wasn't summer shandy. It was like the pumpkin shandy or something like that.
I know, but it was the
Leinenkugel, yes.
Oh, the Leinenkugels. I
Pumpkin-
always get ads for
pumpkin
their
shandy or
Leinenkugel Spritzen.
Yeah, the spray. Yeah, fuck off, Spritzen. I don't need you. But
Yeah,
the pumpkin ale was good, and welcome to pumpkin spice season, everybody.
You joke.
Pumpkin
You
spice
joke.
season.
Right
I'm not
over
joking.
there, I bought in Asheville. I bought a pie pumpkin that I'm gonna make a pie with.
A pie pumpkin.
I'm fucking psyched. Yeah. Instead of buying like canned puree of pumpkin,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta like blanch the pumpkin and like take the skin off.
Gotta blanch that shit.
It tastes very vegetal.
Vegetal?
Yeah, like it tastes more vegetable-y
Oh, okay.
than the average pumpkin pie, but it's still good.
Have you guys been like watching any October related, Halloween related shit or no?
There's a new season of American Horror Story. Me and Parker have been watching.
Is there a new season
Oh,
coming out right
not
now?
from 1984.
It's like I don't. Maybe it's not a new season, but it's like they're at like a cabin.
They're at a
Yeah, it's-
cabin.
They're at a what?
They're like at a cabin. They're like it's like a murder camp thing.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
that's
not.
Oh, is it on
1980.
Hulu?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
old.
it's not Hulu.
It came out last.
That's old news, Michael.
I mean, I've been
John
know
John
that,
already
Michael, so
wa-
this is new
John
to
has
me, and I'm
already
excited.
seen that. Come on.
I mean,
You
it's not
guys,
like-
I'm sure you guys are about to hear a lot about it because Emma's gonna be into it for sure. But I've been watching The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is the sequel to Haunting of Hill House.
Okay.
It's
Parker,
been pretty good so far.
there's a new Haunting of Hill House. It's called The Haunting of Bly Manor, and we're gonna watch it.
It's pretty good.
Yes, we are. What? When did it come out, Ben?
Today.
Oh,
Today.
Okay. I was about to say I had not heard of that, but Muy
It's been
interesting.
a really slow burn so far. Like I'm waiting for it to actually pop off because it's kind of
It's
not
probably
yet.
just tomorrow.
I
Well,
mean, the first season was like all story for the first few episodes. I mean, there was a little bit of shit, but not.
like all
Yeah,
build
shit
up.
didn't really pop off in Hill House until like the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, but it made it all worth it though.
Oh, for the payoff was good.
It's good
yeah.
foundation.
Mhm.
Well, I've been watching some Halloween content, So I'm a
Let's
fan.
hear it,
I
let's
don't
hear
know how you guys feel about it, but I'm a fan of the '90s Goosebumps series. Not the books necessarily, but the TV show.
Oh God,
Bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying?
the shows were kind of like almost more creepy than the books sometimes, dude.
I
I
don't
like
think.
the one where you had the remote.
Actually, one of the most poorly made shows I've ever seen.
John, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I need to mute this guy. What is he saying? No. It's not. It's stuck in the 90s. It's very from the 90s, and it's definitely not the best, but like, I don't know. It has that perfect, 90s nostalgia mixed with Goosebumps Halloween scary shit. And so for that and me, I love that. I love that. Plus the intro gets me every time. Plus I actually watched it as a kid, so I have like a personal nostalgia with it. So then I went, well, I have heard of a TV series that I have never seen, but is very, very similar, and came actually before it. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Never mind, not where I thought that was going.
Where did you think it was going?
Twilight Zone.
I thought you were gonna say like it was like a newer version, and it would be like Tales from the Crypt or some shit.
There was a newer version actually where it was like R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour. I'm pretty sure that.
Oh yeah, I remember what you're
That
talking
was,
about.
like, from
Like
2010.
the Witching Hour or whatever.
Yeah, it was from like 2010 to 2014 or something like that. I don't know. Apparently those are actually good. Apparently those are legitimately like probably the best out of all the anthology series. That's what people have said. But I'm like, that's 2010 2014. I don't have any connection to that. But
Yeah.
I have no connection to Are You Afraid of the Dark? So I was like, well, I want to see how that is. It was a 90s anthology show. Each episode is a different tale or whatever, and it was made in Canada. And I don't want to say you can tell, but like if you know that it's made in Canada, you just hear their accents every now and then. And you're like, gotcha. I see.
I mean, I love Canadian.
But,
Canadian shows.
I'm on like season 5 now. I just put it on while I'm doing something else. It's like Goosebumps. It's almost exactly the same. It feels like, hey, we're
Is
just
it better?
I almost want to say I like Goosebumps better, but I think that's pure nostalgia. I think honestly, if you had seen either, because I have heard people say, "Are You Afraid of the Dark's way better than Goosebumps?" It's way better, and I think honestly some of the stories might be. I think they have like better heart to them on some of the stories, and it's just
Like the concepts are better, but not really like the execution, or just broadly speaking, it's not that much better.
I don't know. I think it's more so some of the, because Goosebumps also had a lot of two-parters that were just like, that probably didn't need to be a two-parter. Where I've only run into one two-parter in this one, so I was like, okay, thank goodness for that one. But also, I don't know. A lot of them are like kind of similar too. Like there was a camera one. There was one I remember from Goosebumps. Oh my gosh! Now I'm thinking of a bunch. Both shows feature Ryan Gosling in an episode.
Brain blast.
But there is Ryan Gosling in each of them. Yeah, there's Ryan Gosling in each of them. Ryan Gosling is a childhood Ryan Gosling.
What is kid Ryan Gosling? Okay.
In one, in the Goosebumps one, I think he's in Say Cheese and Die.
I hate you, Michael.
God damn, Mike.
Say Cheese and Die. I remember that one.
Yeah.
The Goosebumps that I always remember is the remote one.
Yes, he did. He said Juice Bumps. Yeah. What's Juice Bumps, Mike? I didn't watch that show.
Oh, no, said that, bro. That was Tyrone.
So tell him to be quiet. You were doing a podcast. Anyways, what episode do you remember?
The remote one, where you can like pause time and like people get sucked into this like dark place.
And
that was crazy.
That's the one I was like, dude, Adam Sandler stole this for Click, right?
Are you talking about the one where they get stuck in like the castle in the medieval times?
No, I know which one you're talking about.
He's talking
about
how like trapped they were.
No, Michael is talking about a one where this kid gets a TV remote that can like pause time and like do all this shit, whatever. It's Click. It's literally Click. If you have seen the 2005 movie with Adam Sandler, where he goes to a best, what is that? Is that? Oh my gosh, that's Ryan. There he is. Oh my gosh. But I mean, that's the thing. All these concepts, I'm like, they're very close to other concepts that either like came before it or after it. So I'm like, I feel like people either saw some of these episodes and were like, we can make this into a movie, like a whole entire thing.
It's like how Black Mirror, like they all have like kind of different ideas, but they're all kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, if you watch, it's kind of the same with the Twilight Zone. With half the Twilight Zone episodes, you're getting it was Earth the whole time and like shit like that. But it's still good. I love that stuff. But Are You Afraid of the Dark? I mean, it's all right. It's like if you like Goosebumps, you're probably gonna like that. And if you're okay with like kind of cheesy '90s shows, you're gonna like that. Because I mean, it is. But also the representation in the show is, I mean, off the charts. It is, for being a '90s show. It's like, have an Asian kid with a black girl. There we go. We'll just do that. And it's like
stereotyped though.
No, I mean they're just kids. They're just kids doing shit, and it's like nice.
There you go.
And it's consistent too. Like they're just throwing.
Dude.
It's like they don't care, and it's like, oh, this is. I like this. They're not even drawing attention to it or anything. It's just, I mean.
A very brief side note. The other day, I realized how much more it endears me to a company when they have genuine representation. Like I was looking for some sort of Lightroom preset that would be like a film emulation preset, because I'm too lazy to go about figuring it out on my own, and I don't have enough film on my hands to do it. But there was this website that I came across, and they like all their photos with examples were like, it wasn't just like white straight people. It was like a bunch of different, like, it was a variety of people, and I was like, I never would have noticed if it was a bunch of white people, but now that I notice that it's like real people, I'm like,
Are white people not
on.
real people, Ben? How dare you? How dare you say that? How dare you? I'm
Now that
offended, and
noticed it is
I
a
am
more realistic
pissed.
representation of the world. It is much more like
I'm ready to
like,
end this podcast.
Cool company.
I'm ready to end it, Ben. That
We're gonna
pissed,
get demonetized.
that pissed me off.
Jake, have you made any money? Have you made any money off the podcast?
Yeah, dude, I'm a billionaire. I'm
We're
fluid.
ranking
This
in the
door back
five.
here,
Well,
it's like a Scrooge McDuck's big, like it leads into that vault where I'm just swimming in money. That's me. Speaking of swimming in money, merch alert.
Can I answer the question? Have you made even a cent off them?
Oh no, we haven't made
Oh,
shit
wait.
off.
I really
Merch
know.
alert!
I
Woo
like your
woo!
shirt, Jake. Where'd
Woo!
you get that shirt, Colin?
Oh, look at!
Got the
Oh my
merch.
gosh, look at that! Oh my!
It's
oh
so poorly exposed.
oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh,
I mean, dude, it's honestly badass.
oh my god! I can't really angle it well. I can't see well, but oh, look at that! Oh,
That's dope.
oh, look at that!
your design's coming to life, man.
Teespring.com
Yeah, I've never seen.
slash Talking Heads Club shop, I think, something like that.
That's sweet.
But I'll probably link it or whatever. I
Link
did.
it.
This one is
Link it.
a lower quality made shirt. Like it's a lower quality, of material.
It's like more rough.
It's still okay. I mean, it's fine. Like
It's
I'm
like an average shirt.
I'm very sensitive to cloth and everything. So I because some shirts are like, if they're bad quality, I'm like, I can't wear this. Like this is actually like, it feels like sandpaper on me. Even if it's like 100% cotton or whatever, I'm like, dude, this is shit.
Thank God.
But this
that weed,
this is
dude.
good. This is like, I mean, it's still comfortable. But I went, you know what? I went all the items, boom, higher quality, the highest quality you can make, and the prices. You know what I did? I kept them low. I kept them as low
Look,
as you can go. I mean, it
Listen
is.
to this
I am
magnanimous
making
man.
nothing on this. All this is doing to me, all this is doing,
money on these shirts.
all this is doing is.
Are you losing money? or are
No,
you-
we're
are
not
you
losing
making
any money. I mean, to be fair,
money.
we would be making money. Not a
Okay.
whole lot of money. Not a whole lot of money. But if you buy a shirt, it gives us $1 or $2. That would go towards us. So that'd be
Also,
nice.
if you buy through our Amazon affiliate link, it also gives us.
Don't have that.
Can we get an Amazon affiliate?
I don't
link? How
know,
do
Mike.
do that?
You look into that. That's the,
Yeah, where
you
does
can
that
do
come
that.
from?
I did the merch. You can do that.
That
Mike.
is
How
a
about
good
that?
question. 'Cause
But
everybody seems to have one, you know?
Everybody seems to have
everybody
one.
does. Can we make like
How
a
to get
wish list
Amazon
where they can
affiliate
buy
link.
us stuff? Is that a thing? I know people would totally do that. Yeah, they would. No, we should
I
get
mean,
a
we
PO
could,
box.
link it on Wish list.
Like the girls, we can have. Hey, look, we can have that like Linktree.com. We can put our OnlyFans on it,
Yeah.
and our wish list,
Yeah,
and
and
our
our,
Instagram.
I would like to make an OnlyFans where all we do is feed each other. What should we?
I'm gonna be real
peanut
with you
butter.
guys.
Peanut
If-
butter.
I think it would be a deal breaker if a girl I was interested in had a Linktree. I think that's a deal breaker for me.
Linktree is literally just linking to stuff, is it not?
I know. I just think it's dumb. I don't know why, but I just can't handle it.
That
I mean,
is
she can
that
have
is
an
a
OnlyFans
really
because I'll
dumb
benefit from
hill
that.
to die on, Michael. I don't know
Like,
about you, but that is. I would not die on that hill.
I just can't do the Linktree, bro. I just can't.
It's
do
like,
the
oh,
Linktree.
they have literally
Wait,
one
what is
place
it?
for a
What is a
link.
Linktree?
It's
Okay. Here's the concept, Ben.
It's just like it gets them all.
Here's the concept, Ben. You have one place to put a link in your bio or whatever for on Twitter or Instagram. There's a spot where it goes, hey, put your URL to your website or whatever. So people can put Linktree link and they click on it, and then it's just a list of all your links. So it's my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram,
Okay.
my OnlyFans.
Wait, why
my
is that so
Cameo.
bad, Michael? Why is that a deal breaker?
I don't know. It just bothers me.
That's what I'm saying. It's a dumb hill to die on. That's a really dumb hill to die on. Oh, you have a link
It's
that
gonna
leads.
end up being like one of those things where like if like people put an Amazon wish list on their Tinder profile or some shit.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, or
like,
put
I
their
think that's the
Venmo
kind of
or
general
something,
idea. It's,
like-
it's like the wish list on the Linktree. It's just like
If somebody had a wish list on there, I'd be like, yeah.
It's a little
fuck
different
this.
if they have that, but just for having a link tree, I'd be like, I don't care.
Nah, dude.
That's fine by
If you
me.
got a link tree,
I
don't
want to
hit me up,
I
bro.
want to put a link tree in mine right now.
Don't ask
You got your
Michael.
link tree, bro. Don't hit me up if you got a link tree. I don't
I'm
want
putting
it.
a link tree in my all our shit now. All the
I
Talking
say
Heads
that,
Club
but my
stuff.
wife's gonna have a link tree now. Like, I mean, this girl be like, I go back on it, bro. I was lying.
Her first name is gonna be Link. Her middle name is gonna be Tree.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
So to get an affiliate link, we have to have an established social media following.
what does that mean?
What is it? What
like 2
qualifies as
followers? We
established?
got 2 followers.
I think it's probably more than 0 followers.
It's probably like
We'll
more
get
than
there. The road.
10,000 or some
Hey,
shit.
the road to like
Hey,
1,000.
We could join.
That's
Here's an unpopular opinion. Me and Parker both share this opinion. I think a social media influencer is a fake job.
That's not an unpopular opinion.
I mean, I feel like
okay.
people always
Well,
support these influencers, but I think it's stupid.
what's
I honestly think
the
it's dumb that people
definition
care
of a
enough to pay
job,
attention
real
to it.
quick? What's the
I mean,
definition?
okay, I don't even want to say a fake job.
Because
I
what
just
if they're
think it's
making
dumb.
money off it? I mean, it can be okay. It's dumb. I can agree with that.
Because it's like they're acting
So
like they're like trying to
chiropractor is
push
a dumb job too.
No, it's not.
You're helping people being a chiropractor. You're doing nothing being a social media influencer. And a
You're
lot of people like, they try to
influencing
push, like,
people.
oh, we're trying to help people, but a lot of times they're just promoting their like beautiful lifestyle that they make up, and it just
For sure.
and then it like supports this like comparing people, like the sickness that is social media is like constantly comparing yourself to other people, and then these social media influencers have a bunch of money and a bunch of time and like things to like put into making their life look perfect, and it's like, okay, well then like you're just feeding into the problem that is social media rather than actually doing anything like beneficial. You're just making money off of like nothing.
Yeah, that's why I like Josh Gad, because he records himself when he cries, and I really appreciate that, because I love seeing that, because that
What?
means they're like a real person. If more social media influencers did that, I think I would.
Especially when they're crying about their
Okay.
videos getting taken down on
Yeah,
YouTube or-
yeah. Especially when
Dude.
they post like 5 long
Or-
paragraphs about all the troubles they're having with YouTube and everything else.
Or when they genuinely do something horrible and then they cry about it on YouTube because it's like, okay, it's okay now. You're okay. All right.
My
all right.
statement.
I've shed a tear, so I'm relieved of my trouble.
Or when they clickbait with that.
Speaking of which, have you guys seen all this shit going down on like Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter?
Dude, yeah, I didn't know if we were going to talk about this, but I mean, hey, I didn't have it on my list, but you brought it up, so I guess we can.
I mean, we don't have to.
No,
I just
I'm
said-
okay with talking about it, but it was.
I just thought it was crazy. Like,
I mean, so
think,
did
like,
you-
Foreign language to me.
Did you watch Achievement Hunter when you were like? Because I watched it in middle school. I think that is when
No,
I
but-
started and ended watching.
I didn't watch Achievement Hunter or Rooster Teeth, but I was really into Dude Soup or
Funhouse.
Who was
Funhouse.
Funhouse? Yeah, Funhouse in high school.
Funhouse, Yeah.
Funhouse
Yeah.
in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I guess.
Give me an overview because I ain't got no idea.
I was
what
gonna say
you're
Michael
talking
and
about.
John. I'm
They're
guessing you don't know.
just a group of like gamer YouTubers. They're like a not a conglomerate, but like what was it? Achievement Hunter was the basis, and then Rooster Teeth broke off, and then
Yeah,
Funhouse
Rooster
broke off.
Teeth was a whole entire company. They have a bunch of gaming outlets, whatever. What you need to know, Achievement Hunter was a whole entire YouTube group, and Funhouse was a whole entire YouTube group under them. And then recently,
Some people really fucked up.
yeah, so this past weekend, or this past week, I guess it leaked online. A bunch of their nudes leaked online. And then those nudes they had sent to different people.
Specifically 2 people.
Both of
Yeah.
them, yeah. So it was 2 people. It was Adam Kovic from Funhouse and Ryan Haywood
Which is-
from.
Adam Kovic is such a big hit, dude. I liked Adam so much.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Which,
get
to
it.
be
I mean,
fair,
everybody sends nudes.
well, okay, it gets worse. Adam.
Not to minors.
Adam. So I don't know.
I knew it. I should have known.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we wouldn't be
The
talking about it
minors.
if they had just sent nudes, Mike. Would not have been talking about it. So I don't think Adam
baby.
did though. Adam just sent them to other people, and he was married. I think that was the whole entire
yeah,
thing.
but didn't he send a video of him like fucking his wife to somebody?
I do think he
Some
did
people
that.
like that, dude.
and I don't think
kink shame,
she-
dude.
I think-
Don't kink shame. Don't kink shame.
Yeah, but
no.
I
It
think
was
the thing
without
was
wife's
she
consent.
didn't know. She didn't know
Yeah.
about it, and that's
It was
a
like
big
at
problem.
a weird camera angle that was like the camera was
Yeah.
hidden and the wife didn't know.
But then the whole Ryan
Like
situation,
from the ceiling fan.
just
much.
taped it on there and spinning around.
Halfway through the video, the wife like gets up and like shuts the laptop. And it's like what?
Anyways, the Ryan situation is a little different, a little worse, a lot worse, because it's like he was involved with a minor. Now, the one that I heard about, she like put out a 10-minute video that I actually ended up watching, and it was
Whole thing. Was it the one where he took her virginity?
ooh, did not
Because there was
hear.
another one that I saw today.
The
Yeah.
one I saw just said it was the girl going, yeah, I like went to this, we ended up having relations, kept talking to each other, blah 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 blah. But then she was underage, but she had lied about her age. And so I was like, okay, that's a weird situation.
Yikes.
Like definitely should not have happened anyway. Like I don't know. There's a whole lot of like that's just all of this is fucked up. So at least they both like left both respective
That sucks.
companies, but it's like, man, yep, you probably shouldn't have done that. But it's like, I bet
I mean, if someone lied about their age, that's just shitty. But also, I feel like
But then there's the
You
power
would-
dynamic
you
too.
kind of know.
Also, he's
you
like
kind of know.
probably like mid 30s, late 30s, and has a family and kids, like a wife and kids. So it's like, you
as
don't,
well.
you don't.
Hey, you keep getting older, but the pretty girls stay the same age, man.
All right.
What's
Can't-
the quote? There's some quote. What's that? I'm about to transfer over.
Yeah,
to
that
Mobile.
was Michael Jury, quoted from Michael Jury. Anyways, can't wait to visit you in prison, Michael, in 20 years. That's gonna be awesome.
That's not. Look, that's not a Michael Jury quote. That's another crazy person quote.
It is a saying.
That
well-
shit. Because I like to keep my women. Honestly, I like to keep like a good buffer between 18 as well. Like if they just
you keep-
Yeah, I keep a
Above
20-year
you wouldn't
buffer.
date an
I keep a
18-year-old now,
20-year
Michael?
buffer.
I didn't realize how young freshmen in college are now. Like literally, this like
yeah.
I saw someone. I like met this freshman today, and she was born in 2020. Or not 20. 2002.
Yo, she was
or
born yesterday.
2003.
She actually was born yesterday. It's crazy.
She's born in the future. 2003, but it's like, dude.
That's
you're
younger than my brother.
That's what I said. I was like, dude, you're younger than Joseph. Get out of here. Who are you?
Oh my gosh.
Once they're younger than your sibling, it gets
It's
weird.
like, what is this?
Yes.
Like, you should still be in high school. You out of middle school yet? Like, good night. But I'm in what 99? Like, I can't even
Yeah,
talk.
it's
3
literally
years.
4 years.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. I'm going mobile.
You're going mobile? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You guys keep.
Will that lock?
I mean, he'll be back.
I was about to ask, will that lock him out of desktop? No, I'm trying to think. Would I date an 18-year-old?
An 18-year-old at like, would you date an 18-year-old at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily want to, but like if there was somebody I liked who was 8, I mean, it's only a 3-year difference. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels weird
Yeah.
though. But like, I mean, 19 seems 10 times better than 18 for some reason.
It really does.
I don't. As a 21-year-old male, it just seems like 19 is like 10 steps above 18, and I don't know why. But
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, it is the truth.
it is the truth. Anyways,
Have you guys heard?
Oh
Okay,
no,
go ahead,
no,
Jake,
you
sorry.
you go, say your thing, and then I'll get this.
I was just gonna say, have you guys heard like that thing where like Leonardo DiCaprio has broken up with all of his girlfriends
Yes.
as they turn like 21 or some
Yeah.
shit, and like he's been getting older, but the girlfriends have been staying the same.
But-
He's broken up with all of them at the same age.
That's not inconsistent for like all of Hollywood, because that.
I mean, that's true, but I think it's most obvious with Leo.
Oh, it's very obvious with Leo. There was somebody else. There was.
Leonardo DiCaprio is hot as hell, and like
I mean, he is.
all
Actually,
of the girls are
hang on.
lucky to have a chance.
He's all right.
No, but
He's all
but can
right.
you think
He's
about
not-
how
he's
weird
really
it
not
is
that-
that Leonardo DiCaprio, like in his what is he, late 40s, early 50s?
Late 40s.
I mean, he,
I mean, like,
like
he's
mid to late
literally
40s.
keeping company and like dating like late teens and early 20s.
there's
That's
a
like
lot of old guys in Hollywood that like. I mean, they just date really young women.
Because they
I
can.
know, but I understand the appeal, I understand it, I guess, what they're going for, but like, how boring and weird must it be to like date somebody who has literally half your life experience?
It's because
I don't find Leonardo
You okay,
DiCaprio
Mike?
that
You all
attractive.
right?
I've got a frog in my throat.
Speaking of frogs in your throat, look at this shit. So,
That's fire. That's so fire.
Yeah.
and if you see, he has a cigarette. So this is a gremlin. If you've never seen Gremlins, I was at Target the other day, and
Don't talk down to me like I've never seen Gremlins.
well, I'm
dare.
talking to the audience.
Oh, I found my AirPods. Yes.
Where is he? Oh.
You can thank the
Why couldn't I
gremlin
see
for that.
Mike?
Because you're mobile now. You're in my pocket.
I like how you can only see one eye. That's kind of cool.
Guys, I found my
That's
AirPods,
fucking-
bro. I really thought I lost those. I'm so excited.
Wait, when did you lose
what?
those, Mike?
I mean, I lost them like maybe Tuesday, and I couldn't find them. And I looked up the like where they were, and it said they were like in the middle of a parking lot.
Oh, what?
In like.
So did the tracking just
Union.
fuck up?
Well, I think that's the last time I had connected to them, and they
Oh,
were just
okay.
like hidden to my shit.
That's
That's such a W, guys. I mean, like that just made my whole day.
I don't know where I could put this, but
Like, Leo is not that attractive.
no, he's really not.
Really?
That's why I was.
Really?
I think this.
Young Leo for
this-
sure. Like, especially when he's got a goose wrapped around his neck. I mean, that's cute.
Okay, he's like a bit more attractive there, but I mean, see,
I'll put your goose
once
around
you're
it.
getting there, I go, okay, you lost me. You know, I don't know.
That's a pretty fun. Well, Jake, where'd you get that though?
This is from Target. So this is a NECA. I think its actual name was Ultimate Gremlin. Ultimate Gremlin.
Your mom's the ultimate gremlin.
But yeah, he fuck you, Mike. He was sitting there. I was actually looking for a different figure, Back to the Future figure. They put in the Darth Vader figure from Back to the Future. Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan, and so I was looking for that. They did not have it. They had a shit ton of Godzilla figures. Like, I mean, literally a whole entire row, probably 100 boxes, 50 boxes of like Godzilla figures. I was like, oh, okay, don't want any of those. But then I saw a gremlin, and I went, oh.
I know I need this.
But then I looked at it, and it kind of was dumb. It was a gremlin with like a pinwheel hat, and I was like, that's kind of dumb. I don't want that. And I was looking around a little bit more, and I saw another gremlin box. It was a little bit different. And I opened it up. I saw this, and I went,
fucking
oh.
3-star Quest and Fox.
And then are you playing Smash right now, John?
Oh yeah.
How dare you? How dare you interrupt my gremlin discussion?
I thought my mic was muted.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. You know, John, now I'm going to involve you in this podcast. Now you're getting even more involved, so you got to be ready.
Play of how you got fucking 3-stock.
Yeah, who were you?
Tell us how bad you are.
Come on, John. Talk. You're part of this podcast. We want you to talk.
Michael Bryan has muted himself.
I
as
know.
well.
We're losing members by the minute. I mean, come on.
We're bleeding.
Come on, guys. I mean, John. He's gone.
John.
We just lost him. Well, it's me and Ben and this gremlin. So
Gremlin. I mean, the Gremlin could host.
I would love for him to host. Anyways, I saw him with a cigarette in his mouth, and I knew I had to get him.
Instantly knew.
Yeah. Once I saw the cigarette, I mean, come on, look at that. The fact. I mean, he's got. Because the thing is, you can move all these objects are removable. I mean, they.
Does it fit in between his teeth?
Yeah, you can you can also like open up his jaw and shit, so he can be he's laughing, whatever.
God.
But yeah, I Gremlins isn't like my favorite movie or anything. We lost Michael. Oh, okay, he's back.
Ooh.
It's not my favorite movie, but it's I love.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's I would recommend it for Christmas because it's set around Christmas time.
It's a Christmas movie?
It's not a Christmas movie, but set around Christmas time, so it surely can be.
Is there a Christmas day? in Gremlins?
I don't think there's actually like a Christmas day. However, I mean, literally like one of the starting scenes is them like in a Christmas tree farm, and it's all snowy. It's also the same exact set as Back to the Future. So it looks very similar to Back to the Future. I watch every single time I see Gremlins, I think of that because I just know Back to the Future better, and I'm just like, this is, I mean, because it's all on the Universal backlot. It's all like they just film a bunch of movies back there, and at that time, I mean, it was probably filmed like not that like long away from each other. Because I mean, Gremlins, I want to say Gremlins came out in '85 as well.
Well,
it
they
could have
just
been
like
'86.
they
but...
kept the set around.
Yeah, I mean, they just had, because I mean, you could just film. Oh, we need a street set. Okay, well, here's a whole entire town square we made. We can just use this little corner
Why not?
or whatever.
Yeah.
Or for other movies, be like, okay, I mean, for literally two pretty big '80s movies, they had that. So, yeah, no, it's a good one though. I mean, I really recommend it. There's also a whole.
My family has literally been trying to get me to watch the Gremlins for years, and I have.
Yeah, you said you watched it.
Yeah, I
Michael.
thought you said you watched it.
I definitely didn't.
You said don't
fucking
insult me like
liar.
I've never watched
Yeah,
the Gremlins.
so I can act like you haven't seen it because neither you or Ben have seen it. And I don't think John has seen it.
I know what the Gremlins are.
You have seen it, John?
but I have
okay.
never seen
Yeah.
the movie.
He meant like I've never seen like a gremlin.
Well, this is a gremlin. Here you go. Let me take his. I like his eyes. His eyes are really. I mean, they just.
Horrifying.
Yeah. Fucking put this little dude in the blender. I wish my camera was a little bit balanced.
Did he
better.
come with the SIG?
He came with the SIG. No, I made it for him.
Made it.
I custom made SIG for Gremlin figures. That is me. That's what I do. Anyway, so this is my first ever NECA figure. For my first figure, pretty fucking good, high quality. So I'm happy.
What is
with
a NECA figure?
NECA is just a company that makes figures, and
Okay.
this is one of them. They're making, the whole entire reason I went was to look for a NECA Back to the Future figure because
Sons of bitch.
I ordered one.
Well, in a way, you got that if they share the same set.
Yeah, I'm very excited because it's like Marty McFly with like his backpack, his skateboard, like just all of his shit. And then they are also making like everything's falling apart. They're also making like the Back to the Future 2 Marty McFly where he has like the weird chromatic hat and the jacket and everything. They're also making Biff.
Never
and
seen Back to the Future either because it's a dumb movie.
Are you serious, Michael? Have you actually
I
never
haven't-
seen it?
I haven't seen it as well.
You both have.
Actually, no, I have seen it, but I saw it when I was like 10.
God. Okay.
So I don't remember any of it.
10 is a little bit better, but like having never seen it, Michael, I don't know how I have never forced you to watch it. I don't know how that has never come up.
I can't believe that it's been this long and I've never seen it. But like no one ever watches it because everyone's already seen it, you know?
Hey, that's
And
the
so,
truth.
I never actually watched
That
it.
is the truth. It is just kind of a classic. Michael, next time we're together, we can watch it because I'm literally down anytime to watch it.
That could be.
Oh, God.
That could be our when we all come up to NKU. That should be our Christmas movie that we
Dude,
watch.
I'd be down because that is like, I mean, that is my favorite movie, so I'm a little biased, but I mean, that movie just it's I don't know.
It's
I
in
want
all
to say
the
it's
right
perfect,
spots.
but I don't want to overhype it. But to me, it's a perfect movie. So, but I just think it's anybody can enjoy it. It's like
I just found a wallet on
Fuck my ass! Damn it!
you found a wallet on the
His
ground.
name is Gardner Peter Thomas. I'm gonna go give it to the people at the front.
Are you outside, Mike?
I think so.
I mean, I'm at Kroger right now.
Oh, Michael's shopping mid podcast. That's good to know.
Very classy of you, Mike.
All right.
Anyways, so I guess I wanted to talk about a little bit. South Park had a new pandemic special
Oh.
happen.
Mhm.
All right, I did the right thing, guys. I gave it back. I mean, what am I gonna do? Steal his credit cards?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could steal his identity. I could use that and then go commit a really bad crime and then give the. And I don't know how I would tie his identity to it, but I could do something with it, you know.
I think you're
Maybe I
smart
could go,
enough, Michael.
Like, I could go take out a loan in his name.
Yeah, keep brainstorming. Keep going, Mike.
I could go to an airport and use that ID as my own,
Yes.
and then
You need a passport.
blow up a plane. Yes. I could also get a passport.
Well, we can't have this.
All
we can't
right.
have this on YouTube.
Yeah, all right.
Michael, you gotta stop talking.
Anyways, and muted himself. Wow. Anyways, as I was saying, pandemic special. I honestly not much to say. I can't remember a lot of it, even though I watched it like a week ago. I felt like it was all right. Like it was. I felt like I kind of was excited because I was like, I don't know. I like Matt Stone and Trey Parker's kind of sense of humor, but I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of some of the same stuff. Some of the same stuff I had heard, and then I don't know. It was all right. It was like a typical South Park thing, I think. But I went back and watched. Did you ever watch any South Park, Ben, or no?
I mean, like, I've seen, like, clips from it, but I
You haven't actually.
don't think I've watched a whole episode, even.
So I've seen like all of it. Probably. I mean, not all of it multiple times, but I've seen like all of it. Like each episode, probably some episodes more than others, but you know.
Right. Yeah.
And I found out that there was a season I missed, like 2-3 years ago, and they were doing this thing called Member Berries, where it was like, oh, remember Star Wars, remember whatever, and it was right after like Force Awakens came out, so they were just making fun of like how, people were like, oh, remember like Han Solo, he's in the movie, remember all this. It was just making fun of how it was just a callback to a bunch of other stuff that used to be in Star Wars, and how it didn't really have anything of its own. So I was like, all right, cool. And I'd seen the first episode when it came out, never watched the rest of the season. So I was like, okay, I'll throw that on. Not fucking good at all. I mean, it was I really like South Park a lot, and it was really disappointing because what they did, and they kind of did this with some other seasons, this was probably the worst that they did it with. It's all continuous, so it like has an overarching story. Whereas South Park before, for years, like 20 years, didn't do that. But then by like season 20, season 21, something like that, they decided to do that, which I think is fine.
Let's go with
That's
a big story arc.
That's totally cool. It's just like when you're doing that, you have to like, make it work with the story. It didn't fucking work. It was like, okay, we're gonna throw in a bunch of like 3 or 4 different big plots that we kind of develop over the whole entire season, and by the 10th episode, all of them are gonna come together. And then they do, and it's like, okay, so I watched the whole entire season for that. It felt like I felt like I watched like a super long South Park episode where they were just making, and it was the funniest part. The funniest part of the whole season was in like episode 8 or 9, where I want to say it's like Kyle or something says like, "What are we doing? What South Park used to be." We were doing something new every week, and we were tackling new challenges, whatever. Now we're just doing the same old thing week after week, whatever. And it was so funny because it was talking about in the context of the story, but it was also like, okay, I don't know if they themselves have realized that nobody really likes this. And then
They definitely did it on purpose, Jake. They
I know they did it on purpose, but I'm wondering how that response was. Like, if it was like, now that it's like, because if you don't know how South Park makes it, they basically go, okay, here you go, we're gonna make our season, and they basically go 6 days, try to create the whole entire episode, and then put it out, and then they do another 6 days where they put it out, another 6 days, put it out, and so there's a whole documentary on it. I forget what it's called. It's like 6 days to air, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But it's really interesting because it's like, wow, they really are writing and creating these whole entire like episodes in the span of a week, of less than a week. So it's like, damn, that's crazy. and that's why they're able to be so topical. But it's like, dude, fucking animated TV in a week, that's like unheard of.
Yeah.
It's only with South Park because it's with the everything that they can do. It's like, okay, yeah, that's possible. But yeah, that season though was shit, and I was like glad that they called it out. But I'm like, I'm guessing you got a bunch of like hate, and it was like, okay, we'll end the season and try again next season, because it's like, I mean, South Park's not going to get canceled, at least for the time being. Who knows now? I mean, could just jinxed it, but
big.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like Simpsons, where it's like, I mean, it's gonna. And to be fair, South Park is different than Simpsons, because South Park, I know people who watch South Park. Like, not only me, but like I know other people who watch South Park. Simpsons, I couldn't tell you one goddamn person who watches Simpsons. Maybe old Simpsons
But
episodes.
Simpsons is so like people love the Simpsons, but I don't ever.
People love
meet someone that
the
loves-
Simpsons from before. I don't know anybody who likes the Simpsons now. All I hear about is
I honestly, if I'm being real with you, I didn't even realize it was still airing.
oh, it's totally still airing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
they just renewed for a new season.
did they
How many
really?
seasons are there?
Yeah,
God.
because I saw it on what is it? On Reddit, it was like their promotional image, and Homer just looked like he was in pain, like he just wanted it to end.
Sounds about right. Well, speaking of better TV shows, I'm on middle of season 3 in Lost, and that show's fucking crazy. I love that show. I don't. All I gotta say is I won't like spoil anything. But Ben, you need to watch that show at some point. I mean, I know it's a lot. It's a lot of episodes, but oh
It is a
god,
lot.
it
I'm
is
Averse
worth
to
it.
everything that is that long, dude.
Oh,
It's
it's worth it, dude.
that's why I don't watch like half the animes that get recommended to me. It's because they're like so fucking
Makes
long, and I
sense.
don't want to watch 200 episodes of fucking anything.
Just
Dude, who's recommending you a 200 episode anime?
I don't know. Probably you.
I mean, the only thing I would ever recommend that's that long is Naruto, and I always preface it as it's not really worth it.
I have heard you say that.
And Dragon Ball.
Well, Dragon Ball is like fucking 500 or something, isn't it?
no. No. The original Dragon Ball is 150 episodes. Okay. And then Dragon Ball Z is, it's either like 350 or like 400 episodes. It's something like that.
Regardless, that's fucking obscene.
It is, but again, I think I've said this before, but it helps if you like get walking pneumonia and you're sick for a week, and then you just fade in and out while you're watching it. That really helps
Walking pneumonia.
because then you're just like, oh, what's okay? Frieza's there. Oh, what's going? Oh, he's in a new form now. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, Krillin's flying up, blows up, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? Am I dreaming? Oh god. Yeah, Dragon Ball's fun though. I love Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It's that's just a blast, honestly. But I haven't gone back and, to be fair, it's a blast. I have not gone back and watched them since I originally watched them. So, but I might throw those on though, because those are so easy to just like, not jump in necessarily, but just like be like, oh, what's going on in this? You know.
Have we talked about Steve yet?
Oh, Steve in Minecraft. Oh, we haven't. Michael, I'm so glad you brought that up. Steve's in Smash. Steve
Oh my god.
from Minecraft is in Smash. I still can't believe it. I mean, when
That's
I look at
obscene.
screenshots, I go, that's not real. That's not real. Oh, God. I mean, it's crazy.
doesn't-
I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. 2020's throwing some curveballs at us, but I am.
Have they shown any of his gameplay? Like,
Oh
what's,
yeah,
like, what are his
they
abilities?
have. They did a whole like run through like 3 days later where Sakurai was just playing for like 40 minutes, showing off all of his moves. He looks pretty cool, dude. I mean, he's got some nutty shit. He can build. So you literally mine for like items.
Can build?
Yes.
That's
So you mine for items and you get different materials and you have like a materials bar at the bottom. And you can also like get, and depending on the other thing is each level that you play on has different materials on it. So if it's like an all wooden level, you don't get any metal. It's all wood. But the thing is, I was like, oh man, that's gonna be really annoying for like competitive scene shit. They were like, oh, but if you're playing on the Omega
Does
stages,
anybody play competitive Smash Ultimate?
yes, there is still. I mean, considering it's still getting updates and still getting new characters, there is still a very alive Smash Ultimate scene. But it is. I mean, it's crazy. It looks like they put as much care and thought into it as they could have, and I am so happy they did, because I mean, it is. It just all the details. It's like, oh, that's a little Minecraft thing. Oh, that's a Minecraft thing. Oh my gosh, and it's like, oh, cool. And my biggest disappointment with it, which it's not terrible, but it's like, I wish they still had it, is they're not gonna have the OG Minecraft music in it because they couldn't get the licensing rights, I think.
That's doo-doo.
Which is doo-doo. However, they mentioned it in like the little direct that they did. It was like, yeah, but we also didn't think that they would probably fit very well with like fighting. And it's like, you're right. What they said was, we didn't want to put you to sleep or whatever. But they had new songs recomposed from like Minecraft Realms, or not Minecraft Realms, Minecraft Dungeons in Minecraft Earth or whatever. They had some recomposing whatever. But it's like Minecraft-like music, but more fitting for Smash Bros. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that. But I mean, it really is cool. I mean, he can like build and like block people from getting off on stage, and like he can like build off stage, and I don't know. As a avid Minecraft player since beta, this is like it's a fever dream. It's really weird.
I mean, that it is pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Like when we get off the podcast, I'm gonna look up his like what he can do.
He's coming on the 13th, so I'm going to be playing him then. Because I already got like the pass or whatever to get all the fighters, because I knew I was gonna want to get them anyways. So yeah, that I am very excited for, because I will just load it up and be like, I don't believe this is actually in front of my face right now, but it is. Yeah. So shouts out to Steve. Also, I guess it's Steve, Alex, Zombie, and Enderman. Because so they added different skins.
You can be an Enderman? I didn't realize there was an Enderman. That's badass.
It's just the same moves as Steve, but it's a whole skin, and it looks like you're an Enderman.
Well, okay, that's cool, but if like I
they're
thought
not gonna make a whole new character. No.
Character. That would be awesome.
That'd be overkill.
If you could just
but
teleport all over, like over across the thing and pick up objects,
like Mewtwo style.
Oh my gosh, it'd be.
Michael's imagination was running wild there for a second. Enderman. There were 2 Minecraft characters. Yeah, B. They announced a B for the 3rd character.
What?
Yeah, B for Minecraft. The Minecraft B is
Yeah, you just buzz around.
yeah, and you drop honey on people.
I'm gonna drop your honey on me.
Speaking of video games, Ben, this is something that I remember talking to you about 4 or 5 years ago. This is a game we probably me and you have probably not discussed since then.
Hang on, wait. Can you give me a genre?
It's kind of similar to Minecraft. It's changed a lot since it's originally come out.
Are we gonna make cookies, please?
It's changed.
It's changed a shit ton since it originally released for $60.
I'm not gonna guess this, so I won't waste time.
No Man's Sky.
Oh,
That
okay.
game.
Press.
What'd you say, Mike?
He's talking to somebody else.
Oh. Anyways, that game
Yeah.
is
Has
actually
it re-earned its worth?
I have my journey with the game was buying it at $60 for $60 at launch. Big mistake. But then as time went on, they added updates and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I played it. That was on PS4. So I played it every few updates, but then I just completely stopped after a while. And then they released a whole new update in the past week or two that was like, oh, okay, it's I forget what it's called. It's like Origins update or something like that. They basically overhauled the whole entire like planetary generation system and stuff, and like some of the animal shit too.
Right.
I think just a bunch of stuff. Did an overhaul of it. Yeah, dude, that game is like, I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect or anything, but that game is 10 times more what it was advertised to be like than what it was, when initially
Did,
came out.
did the one guy ever come out of hiding? You remember
Yeah,
the guy,
yeah.
Steven?
Sean
his name?
Sean
Sean.
McGibbons. I don't
Sean Hannity.
Sean Gibbons.
Sean Evans.
Sean Evans, yeah, Sean Evans, Hot Ones. He also developed No Woman's Sky. Anyways,
No Woman's Sky.
but seriously, no. The game is they took the Minecraft way of thinking and they went, let's just simplify all this shit, because that was the big thing for a while. I mean, it was just dumb the way they had it for like crafting and everything. It was made idiotically, and it was like, this is just confusing. I don't know what I'm doing. It makes me not want to play this game, and I wouldn't play the game because of it. Now it's like, okay, this makes this makes this, and this makes this. Okay, that's it. That's all. You can find this here, find that there, and find that there. And then some planets will have certain different resources, and these planets will have other ones. It's like, okay, that's really cool. Okay, simplified that. Also, all the planets actually look like very different now and appealing, and they're not. And also, all the animals look like actual animals and are interesting to find and discover. And it's like, this is the game that was advertised. It's crazy it took 4 years to get here, but I honestly thought it would never get here after playing the shit that was out at launch. Because
That poses kind of an interesting question of like, does it make up for the fact that the game launched in such a shit state?
No, it doesn't. Nothing makes up for launching a game in a shitty state. However, does it help?
They've done as best they could.
Yeah, it definitely helps when you fix the game, because now it's like, well, I could see. The thing is, I also bought it again. That was the thing that really got me, because it was on sale.
No.
It was on sale. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, because you got it on PS4 and now you...
Yeah, and I was like,
never mind.
I didn't want to get on my
I was like,
PS4
how
again.
did
And
you
honestly,
that you bought 2 copies
Oh,
for
yeah.
the same platform?
no. So it was like on sale on PC. And I was like, you know what? We'll try it. I put like going on 30 hours into it. So I've gotten my money's worth back out of it. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I was going to want to play it again, but it doesn't feel like I put 30 hours into it. And the thing is, there's also a lot more I still want to do. Because it's like, oh, I still want to get like a whole
well,
new
that's a sign of a good one, then.
spaceship.
I
Like,
suppose.
and the thing is that I also want to try, it's compatible with VR. But you can play the whole game in VR. And so I want to see
That's
how...
new, right?
They added that like a few updates ago, but it's new for the past year, I think. It's been in there. So I do want to try that. But like, just as far as the game goes and like how fun it is to play and how much it entices you to play, there is so much more now that I'm like, okay, that's a good game. And also you can actually play with other people now. That was the biggest thing when it came out.
Or like in a kind of like a journey style thing where you just encounter
Yeah,
other
just
players.
random
Oh
people,
no,
that's
you
kind-
know
I
you
always
can
liked
play.
that
I mean,
too.
it is like a kind of RPG. You can do missions with them and shit. Like, I mean, it is like a whole ass game now. Like, it is. They have a whole like system where it's like, okay, meet up. You can spawn this thing and you meet up at this big hub where like a bunch of other players are, and you can be like, oh, join me. Come to my system.
It's like a Destiny style thing.
Yes,
Do you
like
think
Destiny.
You can capture
Yeah.
players? Can we capture players and sell them?
Can you capture players and sell them?
Michael wants to know if he can be a slave trader.
No, you cannot be a slave trader. I don't think. I haven't gotten that far yet, so who knows? Maybe space slave trade is a thing. It is in Star Trek. If you know about those. Fuck. Of course I went. Of course, the one time I'm trying to make a Star Trek reference, I wouldn't be able to think of the name. The green people. It's, you know them. The Orions. The Orion Syndicate.
Yeah. Do you even really know Star Trek, bud?
I don't.
Sounds like a fake fan to me,
I'm a
dude.
fake fan, guys. You got me. you got me.
That is a big disappointment, Jake, I gotta say.
Yeah, you're just a poser, Jake. Yeah, you spend money on it, but you don't even
Yeah, that
watch
is
it.
true. I'm like one of those Star Wars fans that just spends money on all the merch, but couldn't name Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's those. You guys know
Couldn't
those
name
guys.
Darth Vader.
He's the black guy in the suit. He's what's his name? Saw him on
The
Coney,
black guy in the suit.
saw him on the macaroni box.
Coney 2012.
Coney 2012. Coney 2012. Yeah. What's happening with Coney?
Guy from the Star.
What's going on with Coney? Anybody got any updates? Ben, you got any updates? We got
Pretty sure
Coney
he
updates.
died.
Tony, I'll hop on it. Hold on.
All right. We'll get the editor
pretty
to
positive he's dead.
make a big Coney update thing.
I feel like
Coney
I
update,
can't hear
2020.
anything John says.
I can hear John perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see.
John. I mean, John's the one who brought up Coney, so I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, according to a recent article, this is very, very quick, like literally the first Google result from africanarguments.org.
Okay.
Um,
Organization. That's
The
good.
title of this article is Coney's rebels remain a threat, but they're also selling honey to get by.
So if they are Coney's rebels, then that means Coney's still around. That's not necessarily, but
I don't.
could be his past rebels. So here we go.
Joseph.
I'll make the deciding factor on this. Who knows? Coney. Who
Well,
knows?
it says over the last few years, Coney has been living in Kafia Kingi, or Kinji, or Kafia Kinji. So, listeners, please write in and correct me. I don't want to sound insensitive to how this is pronounced. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yeah, many people from there are
So
gonna write
anybody
in.
living under the rule of Coney, please write in. Tell me how to pronounce this region. A contested enclave in the borders of Sudan, South Sudan, and the Central African Republic. According to recent defectors, the LRA is now made up of just several dozen people, including Coney's sons Salim and Ali. So
Salim
it
2020.
sounds like
is what
Coney's
you're saying.
numbers are dwindling.
Well, they said that about COVID, so
People also ask, is Coney still out there?
I mean,
Just the concept of someone, it makes it sound like they're worried about like him being in their
is he still out
neighborhood.
there? Is he
Like,
still?
is Coney still
They
outside?
look out their windows. He's just standing there. Yeah, he's just watching.
He's standing there with like his child soldiers. Coney was indicted in 2005 for war crimes and crimes against humanity by the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Is that how you pronounce that?
Hague. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Is that The Hague? Is that how you pronounce
It's
that?
Ague.
In the Hague, but he has evaded capture. By April 2017, Coney was still at large, but his force was reported to have shrunk to approximately 100 soldiers, down from an estimated high of 3,000. Coney doesn't seem like that big of a deal anymore. I mean, like, the guy should definitely go to
Hey,
jail.
Coney
or-
update. Don't worry about it. Not yet. Coney 2020?
Yeah.
No. Coney
He's
22.
not outside in your neighborhood.
Coney 2022. That could be a thing though.
No, it'd be 2024
He's
because
still at large?
he'd be twice as bad as he was in 2012.
Oh, okay. Coney 2024 then. Yeah, that is true. I didn't think about that logic. Yeah. So, anyways, well, I think we're wrapping it up. We said this was going to be the longest podcast ever, but I just don't think. I don't think I have the energy
Michael
for
and
it.
fucking Frank Ocean are really dropping the ball here. I gotta say.
Don't blame Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean had nothing to do with this. He just sent the best
I
energy.
blame him.
Now we can
Frank
blame.
Ocean needs to drop an album.
We can blame Michael because you see, I mean, the audience sees he's muting his mic, he's unmuting his mic, he's doing a little thing there. I mean, he's doing what is this, Zoom? Am I
I'm
your
just
teacher,
trying to
Michael?
save your ears. You guys can hear me. and
No,
I can
yeah, no,
talk.
I got you, Michael. It's okay. You're okay.
I bet Frank Ocean does come out with a new album, not album, at least a single sometime soon, because his fucking brother died, which is horrible.
Maybe he was.
Maybe
his
he will
brother.
come out with a song, maybe he won't. It could go either way.
I think he's done. He'll never release anything else ever again.
You really think that?
Yeah, he's probably just gonna run for president or something. I mean, that's what all the artists are doing nowadays.
Vote for Frank. I wouldn't, but I'd say I would. John,
liked
would you
that
vote
one.
for Frank?
John liked that one.
I'd vote for
Oh,
Frank.
no,
I'd vote for
I'm
Kanye.
just like running around as Jigglypuff and not letting them touch me. People keep He's leaving the game.
Are you playing Netplay, John?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I literally like just got this Project Slippy earlier today.
Project Slippy? What's Project Slippy?
The shit that Leffen made with some dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like improved net play.
Yeah.
They just have unranked on it. Like you don't even have to go. Like literally, you just go to unranked and hit start, and like you'll find a game. It's pretty. This is honestly pretty dope.
That's pretty cool. I remember you talking to me about that like a while ago. But I remember you said it was like Melee HD. Or no, the video said it was Melee HD.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
like, it's not Melee HD. It's improved the net play, but like, I mean, should have just said that because that's enough of a draw. But whatever, it's all right. It's okay, Leffen. You can do whatever you want. I know he got in trouble for something the other day because he called people poor or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Leffen. I don't know. Anyways, as I was saying, we're not going to make this the longest podcast in the world. So I guess we'll wrap it up.
Hey, here's what I'm thinking. At some other point, 24-hour live stream.
I mean, we're already talking about some other stuff. Well, we could do
some live streaming.
We could do some events. I mean, Michael will have to be free. Apparently, he's a very busy man. He says he has school, but I doubt
He
that.
says he's got like this school, this cross country.
Yeah, I don't know what he's.
It's like he's some sort of engineering student or something. Like, what does that even mean?
Get over yourself, Michael.
I heard engineering is an easy major.
Yeah, have you ever heard electronic media and broadcasting, Michael? That has like 3 words in it. Okay.
The more words, the harder it is.
At least 3 words. At least 3 words.
Or is this thing dead?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
All right. Don't know what happened there. Everything cut out, but this is the ending now. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Oh my God. What the fuck is that? Oh God. Oh no. Okay. Remember, we're gonna link our merch at the in the comment
shirts.
below, comment section below. What? Not the comment. What am I talking about? We're gonna link it. We're gonna put it in the thing. Put in the doobly.
I worked so hard on the design.
Ben did. Go visit Ben.
shirts.
Ben B Anderson. What was your Instagram?
I can't do it.
What was your,
I don't know.
What, B Anderson
I'm not
photography.
plugging my Instagram on here.
Photos, something like that. But yeah, shouts out to Ben for that design. But make sure to visit that Teespring link. Get it, it's a comfortable shirt.
What are you gonna do one day if you walk around and you see somebody?
I'm
wearing that
gonna
shirt?
give him a high five because by that point,
You have to do more than a high five.
COVID will be over, and I'll be. Because I don't think it's gonna happen. Actually, who knows? Who knows? You never know. The people could be like, "Oh, these shirts, this design. Oh my gosh." I'll like edge my sister to get one and be like, Marky.
Oh, you should. I bet Marky would be down for that.
Marky probably would. Yeah, I'll be like, get this. It's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be
Support
nice.
me, sister.
So, but I'm gonna order some more samples. I'm probably gonna get like one of the more comfortable shirts. One of the. I think one of the hoodies.
I'm telling you, dude. For White Elephant.
Oh
easy.
yeah, no, that's gonna be an easy one. So no one tell anyone that's gonna want.
I won't tell anybody.
No one will watch this, so that's nobody from the White Elephant is gonna watch this far, so it's all right. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time, probably in a week or 2, depending on Michael's schedule, because it revolves around Michael right now. But that's okay because he's our friend and we love him until we can find a replacement. So, so we can find a replacement that knows the months better than he does. It's harder than you would think. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.